So I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get that out. I'll be back when I figure out what I'm doing. It was too hot, I had to go change, so I think I'm fighting a losing battle here with this screw on the decorative plate here. I got all the other ones out. That one's done. I may not be able to get to it. It may be easier just to pull the engine and try to get that out. I was hoping to get the intake off to make it easier. I'm gonna see if I can worm away and get all this other stuff disconnected, vacuum lines and whatnot, and then hopefully be able to be ready to pull the motor out. Let's see what we can get done. Into this. So the throttle. Oh God. Flathead, flathead, flathead. Look at my Phillips. Flathead. Big Phillips. Oh man, it's throttle body. Okay. Throttle body to the pile. Okay, so our throttle's off. Okay, what is this? What the heck? Jesus. Okay, here's our fuel lines. Brake booster, vacuum lines are back here. I can't even see what this. The vacuum lines have all been cut up and moved. 2 fuel lines. Okay, so here's 2 fuel lines. I got one here, one here. Little fuel things that I have. I think we're free. Let's just get the fuel lines undone. I don't know what size that is. 1/2 inch? It looks like 1/2 inch. I remember this being easier. Move it all up. Oh man. Doing my best here. This, whatever they cut off of here, is sharp as a razor. First fuel line with the 1/2 inch is not moving. And then the other high pressure one, or straight, whatever it is, it's not moving either. I'll come back when I get one of them loose. Okay, coming back. It was kind of a nightmare. What we ended up doing was I had to take, this was the bolt that was messed up in the back, completely just screwed back here in this corner. Everything was one of those Torx bits that wasn't too bad. After messing with it, I switched the fuel lines, realized I couldn't get the fuel lines because they were in such a, I could, but to make it easier, I need the intake off. So I moved back to the intake, took a square bit, which I can't find, of course. Took a square bit and basically had to hammer it into the top of that until it caught a thread and got it loose. So, which goes back to why I wanted to do this for the fuel lines. Moving past this, I came up and started removing the intake bolts. Now the front intake bolts were in there with T40 Torx. These two were that. The back two were actually 3/8 bolts. Again, then I realized I can't get this off without getting the plate off. That's why I moved, knocked the plate off. Here we go. Our placard is removed. Now I need to take these 2 bolts out, and I should clear the upper intake, which will give me a nice clear view to be able to get to the fuel lines. This is a chaotic video. Oh, here we go. This is exactly what I used. This was the bit I had to jam in there. Broke it loose with that. Wow, did we free this? No way. That's the intake. I need to be kind of careful with it. What am I still attached to? Oh, damn it, the throttle. Oh, what size is that throttle? Let's break this loose. There's two of them that puts the shield on. Okay, there is our throttle. Auto meter. Okay, so this must be a connection for the gauges for what was on the A pillar. Vacuum lines. Okay, so we got one to the fuel pressure regulator, and then this one to the brake booster. I should have a free upper. Oh, we got one more vacuum line that went to the MAF sensor. Oh. And then there was one more. So we had a capped off one here. We had a plug here. I don't know what these were even to. MAF, and then whatever that's running to. We have a free GT40 upper intake. Now, I definitely have better access now to get to the fuel lines. There was that vacuum line that was in the back. All right, where are we at now? So maybe we can get in here. Damn, I can't get either one of these free. There's one line. Now if I can get this side, we definitely got some action. God damn it. Let's take a break. This one's killing me. I can't get it loose. This thing was a nightmare. It's got nastiness in it. Oh yeah, it's gunked up. Fuel system. Oh, it's tarnished and almost like rust. Fuel's done. Fuel line's out. What do we got left? This line. I think we're pretty much ready to pull this. I'd like to have got that header off. If we can get this done today, we can say we did something. Alexa. 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 Next. All right, fuel line's done. Working on the headers. We've got the upper intake off. I'll bring you back when I'm pulling this header off. I don't want you to have to watch this crap. Okay, that's the last one. Here. Okay. Gasket. Here, come at the bottom. I hate these headers and long tube headers with a passion. I know I probably should have pulled the motor out, but it was going to get hooked up underneath there. I thought this would be easier. That's why I did it, than taking it out with the motor. As far as I know, everything's free, disconnected. Minus this one giant wiring harness here. I'll do that in a minute. We'll get the picker on it and let's do it. Obviously it's probably a little late tonight. I've been working on this for 7 hours. Our intake, every tool and wrench I own, AC compressor, or AC stuff, whatever it's called right now. All our brackets, bolts, everything. Water pump. Guys, if you stuck me to the end of this one, I appreciate it. Next episode, we're pulling this. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll make that an episode by itself. feeling a little overwhelmed. But there's what she looks like. Little by little, we're getting there. If you stuck with me to the end of this one, I appreciate it. And as always, I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.